Hello everyone, welcome to Rahul's Recreation, where we learn retouching skills to develop pro level of portraiture. Today we are going to retouch eye and make it stand out. Introducing my friend, 𝗕𝗕𝗏𝗂𝗏𝗶. I will edit her beautiful eyes. So, without any further delay, let's get into the action. Here is the before, and here is the after. But, in order to achieve the final outcome, I have applied first camera raw filter, which is the fundamental process to cement the stands of your portraiture. Frequency separation using median for skin smoothing without losing the skin texture. Eyebrow shape correction. 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. And after that, a bit of dodge and burn. And then, the final step of 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Great, it looks good to me. Turn on all layers. Now, create a new layer, press Shift plus backspace together to fill the layer. Content is 50% gray. Blending mode is normal. Opacity is 100%. And select soft light. Zoom into the eyes. Select Elliptical Marquee tool or press M. And then, draw a circle on the eye with accuracy. And drag the circle, to position it properly. Awesome. Now, press O from the keyboard, or you can select Dodge tool, and start painting over the eye. Follow my steps. Use the bracket keys on keyboard to increase or decrease the size. Ctrl plus D to deselect. Select Elliptical Marquee tool again and draw a smaller circle just on the retina of the eye. And place it properly, according to your biological knowledge, or you can follow my steps. Select Burn tool or press O from the keyboard and simply paint over the small selection of circle. Make sure mid-tone is selected. Cool. Zoom into the eyes. Press the adjustment layer icon, and then select solid color. Here I am selecting white. Press OK. Double-click on the color fill one layer, and from the underlying layer, drag the cursor to the right and then press Alt key and separate the cursor. More is the gap between them. More evenly spread highlight. Select the mask, and invert the mask by Ctrl plus click together and take white as the foreground color N. Select opacity lower. Here I am using 34% opacity with 47% brush flow. N. Start painting around the retina, precisely. Select the adjustment layer icon N, select solid color. This time I am selecting an orange shade, whose color code is FFB400. Hit OK. Double-click on Color Fill Layer 2. Drag the cursor to right, and then press Alt plus drag for separation. Cool. You did right. Hit OK. Select the mask, and invert the mask by Ctrl plus click together and take white as the foreground color N. Start painting. And transform it by pressing Ctrl plus T. I'm adding a bit of blur to the mask. Go to Filter, Blur, N, Gaussian Blur. Here, I took radius of 8 pixels. Cool. Go to adjustment again. Now, I used the blue color code of 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 it, so that you won't find it boring. Cool. If you want to undo any step, then you can simply press Ctrl+Z. Select the mask of color fill 1, and add a bit more white highlight under the retina. I keep the opacity at 54%, and flow at 47%. Select all these 4 layers, and group them by pressing Ctrl+G. Select Group 1 layer. Press the Mask button. Choose black as the foreground color and paint around the edges of the eye. You can press X from the keyboard to toggle between the foreground and the background color. Select Group 1 layer, and mask it. Select Brush tool, or you can press simply B from the keyboard. Select the black color and draw lines around the retina, to give a prominent look to the eye. Photoshop is really fun. You will addicted to it if you start doing retouching from heart. Cool. We are almost done. Select the mask of Group 1, and start painting the edges like I am doing. Opacity is set at 65% with flow rate of 100%. Now, make a duplicate of Group 1 by pressing Ctrl+J. Press Ctrl+T to transform, and drag it to the other eye. Press the adjustment layer icon, and then select solid color. Here I am selecting white. Press OK. Double-click on the color fill layer, and from the underlying layer, drag the cursor to the right and then press Alt key and separate the cursor. More is the gap between them, more evenly spread highlight. Select the mask, and invert the mask. Start highlighting around the retina, keeping opacity at 33%. Make sure that white is the foreground color. Click Adjustment Layer icon. Again, choose the color code of FFB400, basically an orange color shade. And repeat the process, just like I shown you how to add highlights to a subject earlier in this tutorial. We are almost done. Fast forwarding it, as I know that you all now have learned the process which I have shown to you all in the earlier stage of this tutorial. Select Color Fill 4 layer, and Color Fill 5 layer, and move them to the Group 1 copy just like I did. Click Adjustment Layer icon once again, select white solid color. And as I performed earlier, drag the cursor from the underlying layer to the right, and then press Alt Option and drag the cursor to the right for spreading up your desired highlight. Invert the mask. Select white color and highlight the portion of eye you want to pop out. Select these top 3 layers, and group them by pressing Ctrl+G. And rename them as Eyeball Retouch. Here is your before and here is your after. Thanks for watching. See you soon.